What's going on, my fellow fuzzbutts? Zabu the Sergal here, and I'm back with another video just to educate my people. But of course, I'm not alone. We've also got another special guest on the channel. Say hi!
Hi!
Yeah, that's right. We're in the den with Katalina, and today's topic, we're going to be talking about the fursuit magic. The do's, the don'ts, the go-tos, and all these things in between. Of course, I have very little experience with the magic because I haven't been fursuiting for very long, but Miss Katalina here, she's been fursuiting for quite a long time now, so she'll be able to give a lot more information as to what the magic is and how to maintain it. Alright, so first question, what is the magic?
The magic, simply put, is, well, our human form. If a little bit of skin shows, that's ruining the magic. You take your head off, oh, you're really ruining the magic then. That's basically it, is when any part of us, our skin, shows through our costume, or we take our head off or our fursuit off. That's ruining the magic.
Because the thing is, once we're inside the suit, we have to be what we are. And
exactly.
You know, like for example, if someone sees like a particular animal or something, you know, romping around, and all of a sudden they just rip their head off and there's something else, it's gonna freak some people out, especially the children. Because
won't anyone think of the children?
Because with young kids comes their really overactive imaginations. And so when they see us, they're the ones that explode the most. Because they're like, oh my god, and they do that little kid thing where they vibrate because they're excited. And they just like see us, you know, that's the interaction that we love. We love for the public to get excited to see us.
Yes.
And we wouldn't want to be right in the belly of that excitement. And then just all of a sudden like, hold on a second, let me just show you that I'm not even what I appear to be. I'm just a guy.
There is another way of ruining the magic, and this is kind of a gray area. Many fursuiters will not talk. In fact, a lot of fursuiters say that if you do talk, you're ruining the magic.
That is very true. Because
disagree to a point. Well, and what I mean by that, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that like, I think that it's very true that that's like speaking inside a suit can kind of have like a little effect on the magic. And silent fursuiters, I give them multiple props because it's like how they, you know, some of them, they form their own languages, that way they can communicate to the public without having to actually talk. And I respect that. But
I do too.
Of course, I just talk because I like to talk, and that's just what I do, so, you know.
Well, for my part, as you can obviously hear, I do talk. I am a chatterbox. And for those that talk in their suit, I don't find that it's ruining the magic if they use their character's voice.
That is right.
There is a big difference between how you hear me right now as opposed to if you see me, say, in Artist Alley working.
True.
There's a very big difference.
Because there's always there's just a little tish of character that you have to give yourself whenever you're in suit. Like, as long as you stay within your character's parameters, then the magic will stay intact.
And that's very important.
And another thing is the furry lingo. Like, we don't use words like hands or feet and, you know, stuff like that. You know, you gotta use like paws and snouts and stuff like that. The fuzz words, you know?
Snouts are cute.
Yeah, because, you know, whenever we're in suit and we have, you know, our paws on and we're talking about hands and stuff, it doesn't really make sense because, like, for example, someone of the public will look to us and we're talking about hands and feet, and then we don't even have those things, so it wouldn't really make sense. Then that's when they're like, okay, he had a good thing going there, but he's kind of derailing. So make sure that you also stick to the lingo, because it is very important.
Absolutely.
The next piece would be, yeah, and pretty much to...
Well, actually, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Silly me. The magic is what we present to you.
That is true. That is true. The magic is maintaining what we are on the outside versus on the inside. It's like the way of expression. It's like the opposite of like normal people, because you know, like in when it comes to normal people, they usually, you know, base one another based on what's on the inside. But it's like when you're in a fursuit, it's based on what's on the outside. And whatever you have on the outside, you need to maintain what's on the outside. You know,
actually,
that way.
I think I have a really good way of describing this.
Go for it.
Alright. You've seen The Hobbit or any of those epic movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just get so into that movie. It's magical. But the magic is sort of ruined when you start to watch the behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the best way to put it.
Staying in character is the main thing.
But if you watch the behind the scenes, you the magic is kind of lost.
Oh, yeah.
Not just with the characters, but you know, the scenery, the green screens, the whole thing. The movie is the magic. We as fursuiters are the magic.
We are the movie!
Woohoo! Whoever said I would never be in the movies?
Because
Solid.
we are
I'm ready
the
for my
movie.
close-up.
That's actually, that is a really, really good way of putting it. As fursuiters, when it comes to interacting with the public, we are the movie.
Yes, we are. And, you know, being as that, we are sort of G-rated. Sometimes PG, once in a blue moon R, never anything else. I don't want to hear it.
No. Must stay within the parameters of the general audiences.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, now, magic also varies from fursuiter to fursuiter.
That is true. It's all according to what your perspective is on your character.
Mm-hmm.
See how some fursuiters are silent fursuiters, some fursuiters actually speak. It's all according to what your preference is for your character.
Right. Oops, sorry. I got a little hungry.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But I was eating my hair.
Oh, I don't really have long hair. I've got short little Sergal fuzz. But so yeah, I think that's, you know, pretty much the gist of the whole thing.
Yeah, I think so. I've said this before in your previous video, you know, if you're getting overheated, there's always a hidden spot somewhere to just go and take off your head. Your health comes first.
Health comes first. Always remember that.
Always. Please, people, health comes first.
Because the best way to maintain the magic, well, the best way to, you know, maintain a healthy life is to be mindful of the magic. Once the heat inside the suit starts to get a little too much and you don't want to, you know, just deface in front of the public, always, you know, you can break off to an area where no one is. Primarily, if there's a bathroom nearby, definitely go into the bathroom, because most public bathrooms have stalls. That way, you have your seclusion, no one sees who you are, and you can, you know, de-suit so that you can, you know, air out and you won't pass out in the middle of the floor.
Exactly.
Because I'm pretty sure that this has happened multiple times.
It has.
And it's a tragic thing, like, just to think about it.
I've overheated myself because I pushed myself too much, and I didn't want to ruin the magic. I've learned my lesson since then. If I feel myself getting overheated, actually, when I go to a convention, the very first thing I try to find out is, where's the headless lounge?
That is true. That'll be a very good thing for me to remember. Always locate the headless lounge.
And as soon as I start to feel, you know, the signs that I'm overheating, I head towards the headless lounge. It's only going to take a few minutes to cool down in front of a fan and have some water and go back out there and be my cutesy self again.
Yes! Ah! So yeah, I think that, you know, you've got a pretty good understanding on what the magic is now. So, if you want to follow us for faster updates, I'll have my link as well as her link to our fur affinities down below. Viewer discretion is advised because there may be content on that site not suitable for all ages. I'll also have my Instagram, Twitter, and my Facebook fan page links down in the dibblies below. But as always, my name's Zabu the Sergal, along with...
Katalina me!
And we're out of here. Bye!
Make the ground shake.